And what do you like to see him do more of from the defensive standpoint?
Yeah, everything. There's not one thing. I mean, everything. Most of it is focus. A lot of it is just the execution of what we're doing.
Is there a balance that has to be struck between those expectations, but knowing his past, not playing last year, and kind of working his way back in?
No, he's been back long enough. We've moved past that now. At least I think so. Maybe you haven't, but I have. You know what I mean? I don't think about last year at all. It's over. He's done, and he's still improving. I mean, it still takes time, but I don't. He doesn't use it as a crutch. I can tell you that, and that's great.
Doc, what you've been able to do chemistry-wise without Rondo, giving you ideas for when he comes back, some of the different things you can try now?
I don't think about it much. Again, how I am. When a guy goes out, he's out. There's nothing we can do about it. I given next year zero thought. I'm hoping Danny's doing a better job of that than me, because that's his job. So, but I don't think about that much at all.
You mentioned the other day, desperately practice. What types of things do you feel was slipping?
Well, our defense was slipping, even though the numbers may not say it, but my eyes told me that. And then offensively, our spacing was becoming bad again, and that happens a lot when you don't have practice. You're not going to solve it with one practice. But some of our new guys, we can really get into a defensive practice and just to get them to understand the importance of it.
I know you said you're giving your old guys some days off. Jason Terry just said no thanks, take practice off.
Yeah, Jason tells me he always would rather just take practice off. I think he's the smartest of the whole group. He gets that. He's a smart guy.
Are you surprised it took him as long as it did to kind of get comfortable here, Jason Terry?
Yeah, but I think it's as much our fault as his fault, just trying to figure out who he is and how to get him in the right places. So I don't put that on him. I think it's literally 50-50, just trying to figure out his best ways. And, it takes sometimes with a guy like that, when he first went to Dallas, it probably took him a year or two, and, to get him perfect in the right situation. And we're still working on it. We're not there yet, but he's a lot better.
Doc, I know you don't look at the standings very often, but you guys at this point have a pretty legitimate shot with respect to the Atlantic. Is nice. How closely do you track that in terms of like a short?
I just know the Knicks have been struggling. I can't tell you how far we're behind them, but I think there's a team in front of us. Brooklyn, right? Yeah, so I don't pay much attention to it. I really don't. I mean, it just, to me, there's no use to do it. Why? We have to focus on the next game. At least I do. I'm sure our players do at times, and everyone else does it for them, so I don't need to do it.
Is it a goal at all for the team, though? Prior to the season?
We would like to win the division, but I would rather win a world championship, if I have my choices. So, I mean, that's the key. I mean, you want to get healthy and be right and give yourself the best opportunity to win in the playoffs. And if not winning the division tells you that you're going to be better in the playoffs, where's those division banners? I don't see one up here.
Doc, what do you remember?
In the playoffs, just getting home court advantage at least one playoff series, is
that would be great. Yeah, that would be great. But that's, if we get it, we get it. But that would be great to get, but it will not be easy.
Doc, does it matter when you face an opponent in the playoffs?
No, I don't know. That's the only thing I do think about at times is win. I really thought the year 2010, I think it was. I think that's the year we went to the finals.
Yeah, 2010.
All right. I thought it was important for us to face Cleveland early than later. I really thought that. Now, I didn't do anything to get us there. We just kind of fell into that position where we caught them in the second round. And I just thought with the injuries, and you remember Kevin was still struggling health-wise, I just thought the earlier we faced the best team, the better in that round. This year, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who we are yet as far as that health-wise.
There's a theory to soften then, like you rather face a team in the conference finals than the conference semifinals. This maybe to be, do more and maybe a little bit more beat up.
Well, but us too.
Yeah.
I looked at it the other way. I thought the earlier we faced them, the better, because we were not beat up because of our age and stuff. So I wanted to face them where I thought we were at our peak. And last year I think that would have been the opposite. I thought if we probably had to face Miami in the second round, we were not ready for them yet. By the third round, we were. So it just who knows? I don't can't figure that out either.